In the summer of 2004, I was feeling a bit frumpy and I was feeling a bit fat and I was feeling quite unhealthy. And I decided I need to get myself back in shape. I'd had 3 kids and I really hadn't taken care of myself. So I decided the thing to do was find someone that could actually help me. And luckily enough, I was at the school fete and I saw this lady that I remembered was an aerobics teacher. And don't ask me why I did it. I just went up to her at the school fete and said, "Can you please help me? I need to lose weight." And it was that simple. She said, "I think I remember you from those classes actually, of course I'll help you." So I said, "What's the quickest way to lose fat?" And she said, "Running." I said, "I've never run in my life." Because, well, you can start. And that's what we did. So it was June and we started running 3 times a week. When I say running, I was sort of walking, trying to run, getting breathless. But after about a month, I actually was running. And the lovely thing about running was that if you've never done any exercise at all, the weight just drops off you. And I was feeling so happy with how I was looking. People were complimenting me and I thought, this is absolutely it. But because I was more body conscious, I actually felt a lump in my breast when I was having a shower. I did check myself, not as regularly as you should, but this was a very definite lump. I tried to push it away, it wouldn't go away, so I kept thinking, it's not a lump. After about a month of trying to push it away, I realised that I ought to go and seek some help. But if I went to my doctor, it would really seem serious. So I decided to ring a well-woman clinic. So I rang the clinic and said, "I'd like a mammogram, please." And they said, "Why would you like a mammogram, madam?" I said, "Well, I think I've got a lump in my breast." "Oh, no, you can't come to us for that. You've got to see your GP." And I said, "But why?" He goes, "Well, because you're not a well woman." So I said, "So I only come to see you if I think I haven't got a problem?" I couldn't believe it. To cut a long story short, it was a malignant tumour, and I had to have an operation to take the tumour away, followed by radiotherapy, chemotherapy. And then I was going after all the treatment, which is perfectly horrible, but you have to go through it because you know the science is the best thing and there's lots of research to back it up. After having had that, I kept seeing my oncologist regularly for checkups, and then 5 years later, 2009, I was so happy because I was going off to have my final checkup before being signed off, went to see my oncologist, and he felt something. Now, the interesting thing here was just earlier I'd been for a mammogram and it was completely clear, but when he actually did a physical test, he said, "I can definitely feel something. We're going to have to do a scan." And I think that's the worst thing because it was 5 years later, I thought I was clear. I thought the chemotherapy would take care of everything, and I couldn't feel the lump. In fact, even as they were wheeling me into the theatre to do the second operation, because it was again malignant, but it was in the other breast, I still couldn't feel the lump. So checking yourself is important, mammograms are important, but neither of those helped me the second time round.